What's up, YouTube? It's JackalGoldKick, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about why I cut ties with the Umbrellarobster97. So, the Umbrellarobster97 is somebody that I've had a history with. I did know him for quite some time. He did support me at one point on Patreon, which I did appreciate, and it was cool. He sent money and stuff, and he has told certain people about me, and he's had me meet certain people like Lennon's Kitchen and Zach D Productions. Um, and I did talk to him here and there. But the reason I cut ties on the Umbrella Rust 97 is because of doxing. I'm going to explain what I mean exactly. So, the first time that I decided to cut ties or not be cool with the Umbrella Rust 97 was it was around that time where it was me, Lady M Light, and I had kind of a small little thing with Spirit 21 around that time, when I did the Mr. Beef on Umbrella Reps 97. Then afterwards, I eventually became cool with him again. Um, and what made me cut ties with him, it's not super recent. It's not like I did this yesterday. It was a little bit ago, but it was to do with doxing pretty much. So, okay, the first time that this happened, he was doing a stream where this guy named Eric Melendez, I'll say his fucking name, he doxed Larry the Batman fan, and he doxed a whole bunch of other people in the live stream, Umbrella's live stream, the Umbrella Refs 97's live stream. And Umbrella Refs 97 pinned the damn comment doxing Larry, pinned a comment doxing Larry's address. I was like, what's wrong with you? Why would you do that? Doxing isn't cool. It could get the person that's living there in trouble and danger and the people living with them. Because what if somebody gets killed? You know? Then how's that going to look on you? Because the way I see it, whether you're doxing someone or you're pinning a comment doxing someone, you're endorsing it pretty much. And I thought that was wrong he did that. Now, afterwards, he apologized when I confronted him about it, and Spirit 21 confronted him about it. But the thing I found strange is even after that, he was still in a group chat and still cool with this guy that doxed Larry the Batman fan, Eric Melendez, is who I'm talking about. Um, and, you know, basically what made me cut ties with him, I think around the time when he pinned that comment doxing Larry, I think that's when, around the time I was still cool with him. But what made me cut ties with him again and, want to be done with him is um, somebody, the awesome speaker, I think, no, he goes by the awesome Phoenix now. He sent me a screenshot where the same guy doxed Larry the Batman fan in a group chat, and Umbrella Robster was in this group chat. And I was just like, why would you be in a group chat with a guy who previously doxed someone and doxed other people besides Larry in the stream? He was in a group chat with him. Then, I decided to cut ties with him after that because I'm like, this guy, I mean, honestly, it was already bad enough. Umbrella Robster said he apologized for it and stuff, but with this recent thing I'm about to bring up, apology holds no weight. But it's like, it's bad enough that you already pinned a comment of Larry getting his address doxed. What if something, like when that happened, right? What if something were to happen to Larry at that time or somebody that lives there? Like, that's the problem with doxing. It could put people's lives in danger and people that live with them. But that was bad enough. And you're still cool with this guy that did this? Like, doxing is one of the lowest things you can do. And, I thought it was wrong. So I stopped being cool with him on Bro Rush 97 because of that. And I was right to do that because of what I'm about to get into. Now, Spirit 21, I was talking to him about it, and he had talked to Umbrella Rush 97 about it. And Umbrella Rush 97 said, I didn't know he was going to do that again. Um, and he blocked him. But it's like, how are you going to say you didn't know he would do it again? He did this before. Like, if somebody's going to dox and willing to go through with doing that, they're going to do it again. That takes a special low scumbag to do some doxing shit. But something recent happened, and Scorpion Death Drop talked about this. So there was this account. The Awesome Phoenix said it could either be Eric Melendez battle or it could be the Umbrella Robster. and there's this account called Larry, I won't say his last name, somebody pretending to be Larry the Batman fan, running around community posts, doxing his address, doxing it in the description. Messed up. Well, apparently, the Umbrellarobster97, I heard he either hearted or he pinned a comment, something to that effect. And this was a recent thing of the guy doxing Larry. And the Umbrellarobster97, or I mean, Scorpion Death Drop talked about this. And it's just like he went back on his word. You know, he claimed he apologized for the doxing thing and saying it wasn't right. And he blocked that guy on Facebook. But then he pinned or it was hearted or something a comment, and you can tell something suspicious happened because I seen Scorpion Death Drop like shared something in his community post on YouTube, and Umbrella Rush 97's community post was gone. And I asked Scorpion Death Drop about it, aka Leon, and through his video, and I think someone else basically found out that the Umbrella Rush 97 literally pinned or hearted or did some kind of reaction in a community post to him doxing Larry's address and then deleting it afterwards. I mean, the fact that he deleted it is just suspicious. And I really should tighten this before I record, I guess. Annoying. But anyways, um, yeah, I mean, like I said, it was bad enough that he pinned a comment doxing Larry, but to afterwards continue still being cool with this guy is just wrong. And the fact that he would, do that, it's like he's pretty much endorsing doxing at that point. And it's just not right. I was right to cut ties with him about Rush 97 because it's like I said, you're in a group chat and you're still friends with this guy that docks Larry's address. And then when some shit happens and I say something and Spirit of 21 say something, then you want to block him. It's like, come on, no, you should have blocked him beforehand because he docks Larry and other fucking people. Come on. Just ridiculous, man. And then, some other things in Bro 97, I feel like all this guy does is just talk about drama on his channels. I know I talk about drama sometimes, but at least I got other kinds of content. Umbrella Rush 97, this is like all he talks about on YouTube. And even his other YouTube channel he started, which is called like the Umbrella Corporation, it's supposed to be a Resident Evil. It's barely about Resident Evil. Because when I was on there on a live with him, we barely talked about Resident Evil. So I was like, what was the point of that? But yeah, pretty much to sum it up, the reason I cut ties with the Umbrellarobster97 is just the fact that he was involved with and endorsed doxing behavior yet again towards Larry the Batman fan. He did it already by pinning the damn comment. It's like that's a decision you have to make. Like when you're doing a live stream, you have to like you look at comments in your stream, and that's something you could think about. Like, okay, I'm gonna pin this guy. Like that's something you think about and do. He thought about and did that shit. He took that comment. You know, honestly, excluding all these other reasons, even the first thing I mentioned, that could be another valid reason uh, for someone to cut ties with them and for me to cut ties with them as well. He literally saw that comment, doxing Larry's address. He took that comment and he pinned it. I mean, the fact that he even did that in the first place, he's just as bad as the guy who doxed Larry. And like I said, this doxing shit is fucking wrong because whether you're doxing somebody or you're, thumbing it up or pinning it or whatever you're doing, if something happens to that person or people they live with, you know, like that's going to be on your conscience, if something happens. Doxing is not right. People's addresses getting leaked out stuff, it's not right. It's so wrong. And the fact that Umbrella 97 would be involved in that kind of stuff is just ridiculous. Like his dislike for Larry, I feel like is to the point of wanting to do something like that. You know, there may be some people I dislike on YouTube or some people I don't like, but I would never dox them. Absolutely not. So, yeah, that's it for this video on why I decided to cut ties with the Umbrellarobster97. And, I just feel like he doesn't really learn from his errors of his ways. Because, I was telling him how wrong it was for him to pin that comment doxing, someone was doxing Larry. And even afterwards, he did that recent reaction or whatever he did on a community post to that doxing comment and then deleted the post. And Scorpion Death Drop called him out on it. Even beforehand, there's other things I heard about him. Like there was this guy named Kyle Hawkins that Scorpion Death Drop knows, and he was trying to get involved with his stuff, something to do with his ex. It's like, really? And I think there was even one point like he had an idea that he was going to pay me to do a Mr. Beef on Kyle Hawkins, which would have never happened because I'm cool with Scorpion Death Drop, and I never really crossed paths with Kyle Hawkins, and I never would have a reason to do that. I would have turned that down if he even talked to me about it. And another thing I saw about the Umbrellarobster97 that I was like, really? This guy named Chayton Long, I don't know a whole lot about him, but he had a certain YouTube channel up, and he had a YouTube short posted of the Umbrellarobster97, and it was basically him in a voice call talking about how, oh, he recently talked to Junko Blood River again, wanting to get his side of the story. It's like, what side of the story is there to get, Umbrella? We heard the video when he was Marcus Laposa. We heard what he did. Clear as day. We don't need to get his side of the story. Are you kidding me? We wanted to get his side of the story. What kind of shit is that? Ridiculous. And another thing is like, another thing I didn't understand about the Umbrella Rush 97, he would call out certain people but not others. He would call out Daniel Ralph, aka Roshimaru, but when Brian Absher was going nuts, and when Brian Absher was even turning on him, Umbrella Robster said nothing about Brian Absher. Absolutely nothing. It's like, why? Why would you not say anything about him? Really? Like, I don't know. But yeah, anyways, that's it for this video about why I cut ties with the Umbrellarobster97. I wasn't able to see the post because it was deleted, but yeah, that's the post I'm referring to, that Scorpion Death Drop shared in the community post that Umbrella Robster deleted. But yeah, it's for the better because I can't associate with somebody and be cool with somebody who is endorsing doxing, because that shit can literally get people killed. Like, it's no fucking joke. But yeah, that's it for this video. Peace.